Part 3, because now Moria's here.
Hello.
Anyways, so... As that fiasco was going on, Moria, what were you doing? You were speaking with the king for a bit. What did you want to speak to him about?
Well, he wanted to speak to me, so...
Yeah. He wanted to see your research notes and mentioned something about Horacles and a random rumor that your sister was working with Horacles.
Huh. No. Do I just tell you what I told him, or are we actually, like, doing this?
No, we're just gonna go over, like, a general what you told them.
Alright. I'll give him my research notes of, how soul gems affect the, resurrection process in undead. I'll tell him that my sister is not, in fact, working for Horacles. We're gathering information on what he's doing and making counter plans.
Okay. Make me a persuasion check, if you don't mind.
Okay. Hold on, let me grab my dice. And let me reopen Moria's sheet, because my computer died while I was at work, so I have to reopen everything. Big sad.
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't changed the fucking sheet. Am I allowed? No, I can't guidance myself. What am I saying?
You can over the course of time to try and persuade him.
Ah, great. Okay, I didn't know if he would react badly to me casting a spell.
No. Also, you managed to talk him down after releasing him from the book.
Yeah, be like, hey.
But the ship, like, immediately left because they didn't want to get into a firefight with a king's ship. So the king's just on your ship right now. Technically kidnapped, but not really.
Yeah, okay. My guidance is a 3.
Mm-hmm.
And my persuasion is a 15 plus 9, that's 24, and then plus the 3, 27.
Understood. Make me another persuasion check.
Okay.
You can add guidance to this too if you want.
Alright.
This one is at advantage.
Oh, okay. That's good, because that was a 5 on the dice. That's much better. That's 11 plus minus 20, and then my d4 is a 4, so 24.
Okay. I'll make a persuasion check.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. 18.
18. As the night falls, Moria, and you're about to fall asleep, you hear a on your door.
Who the fuck? Wait, no, hold on. Let me get back into my voice.
You heard, like, you saw a bunch of horned devils in the ship, and you're like, I'm not dealing with that bullshit, and just went back into your room.
I need a nap. Oh my god, who is here at such late hours at night? Oh, woe is me, and I opened the door.
You see the King of Durath standing there, in flowing cloaks and a circlet, and he walks in, he pushes you to the side.
Wow, okay, how can I help you, your majesty?
Make a perception check for me.
Yeah. Okay. What the fuck's happening?
Oh no.
Reception plus 8. I will absolutely guidance if I'm allowed to.
Sure.
3, and then 14, 17, perception is plus 8, so 25.
You see that he recently came from Eo's room.
Ugh.
And you can see that he has a massive heart on at the moment. He goes, well, I wish to speak with you before I leave for Hestelia.
Forgive me, prestidigitation.
What are you doing?
Getting rid of the smell of sex off of him.
There's no smell of sex.
Oh, yeah, no, we didn't fuck.
Oh, you didn't? Okay. Never mind.
As you cast the spell, he goes,
Sure.
No. Anyways, 2 things you can do for me. First off, I need you to assure me that you're not working with Horacles.
I can cast Zone of Truth if you wish. Oh, wait, no, I don't have that. I have a different spell. If you would like some more assurance.
No, I believe you've been telling me the truth that you know of so far.
Alright. I promise you, on my honor, as the Archmage of Marstetha, or Snowden, actually. I am not working for Horicles.
Good.
He's just
Continuing along that line of questioning.
Mm-hmm.
He looks to you and goes, "What kind of magic do you wield? What is your expertise?"
Well, I guess it's a little bit of two areas. I studied the way of necromancy to figure out the certain magical intricacies of what
I will
Horicles
say,
is doing in order
as
to
you say
counter
that, you haven't noticed it before because you haven't put it up or anything, but you do detect the sense of necromancy from the king. And you do every time you've seen him, or every time you've had counsel with him with your sister, but you never really realized it until now that he's so close to you. And you could tell he's completely naked under the clothing at the moment. So now that he's not wearing anything like to stop
he
that
was
stench from
expecting
coming
something,
out.
wasn't he?
Yeah, he was expecting to bone the fuck out of you.
Okay.
But you could detect the sense of necromancy and divine magic from him. Even with your your enhanced senses, you feel this energy pouring off of him.
I can see that you might be cut from the same cloth. Otherwise, I would say I'm actually rather well at support-based magic. I know various telepathic spells, charming effects, enchantment spells. I also know various teleportation spells, one of them being Arcane Gate, which I got to your little ship, and Dimension Door.
I saw.
I am working my way up to teleportation.
I fucking love Dimension Door.
Well, I need you to look into a few things, if you don't mind.
I grab out a notebook.
I need you to look into the origin of necromancy. I know of it because of my background, but if another one of your talents were to look into it,
Wants me to work
it would be interesting.
out the origin of...
We need people to learn that necromancy isn't evil unless used by evil means.
Oh, of course. Magic, after all, is just a tool. It depends on the user.
Exactly.
Those... how do I say? Simple-blooded individuals view magic in such a gray and... such a black and white.
Make a persuasion
And
check.
that's simply not the case. Okay. Guidance, if I can.
Sure.
13-3, that's so 16 plus 9 is 25.
He looks at you. That brings me to my second thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you wish, and he decloths himself, completely nude in your room,
Oh.
study away.
Oh my god. His clock's just rotting away. Oh god.
Do you mean about
Whatever you wish.
the magical signature I feel off of you? Okay.
Whatever you
Okay.
wish.
Bro.
All right then. Okay. All right. What the fuck do I do to the King of the Wrath? Jesus, this
He
is
seems to be
golden
in a
opportunity.
sense of lust that he can't accomplish. I will say your passive insight picks up that he is making advances as well as giving you the opportunity to study whatever the fuck energies pass through him or whatnot.
Yeah.
But he's also making advances. So
Alright.
if you just completely accept, you won't have as much control as you want. Your character thinks maybe you should establish some ground rules here. I will say he is
I guess
hung.
safe word.
He is hung.
He is hung. God damn. Okay.
It's like it's a grandfather clock. It swings against the ground,
God damn. Okay.
and he's like 12 feet tall.
12 feet tall.
Sorry,
Okay,
no. He's 9
first
feet
of
tall.
all,
9 feet tall in specifics.
Some ground rules.
Yes.
You tell me if something is a little too invasive, and I'll stop. And I'll tell you if something's a little too invasive, and I peer down, peer back up, and you stop.
Interesting. Is there some sort of safe word?
I don't know. What's that new fruit that was just mango? We'll go with that. That couldn't come up in casual conversation. Second of all, I'm not a sub. And I like to use magic.
Well, looks like we'll need to fight.
So good.
So, Moria, I will ask you. I assume you
Yeah.
want to study the complexities of what's going on with his body, right?
Yeah, I absolutely do.
Do you want to fuck the king?
I'll also fuck the king, but that comes after.
Okay. Make me an investigation check. First off.
How dare you steal my man?
I'm not stealing your man.
Hey
This
man,
is the
you,
king.
he gave you all those chances and you said no.
I know.
I'm about to fuck the king, dude. Get on my level.
Damn.
Excuse
Man,
me.
I'm gaining a harem here, man. This whole party has just gone downhill.
It really is.
nice to be
Out
more
of
your
character, so
first
this is what went through his mind. Kill Gesh. No. That would be evil. And I'm not evil. And there's like a little bit of corruption that was starting to pass through his mind, but he denied it. So instead of becoming a corrupt and evil man, out of character, he's not really, that's not his alignment, he decided to give up on his pursuits of sin and pursue something else, possibly.
Yeah.
Something else that intrigued him.
How
It
funny
was
did I
me.
make this
It was
time?
me, motherfucker. It was me.
So Io, even though he would have loved to get you with him, he understands your loyalty and will not push further unless you wish.
I got a guidance coming up, baby.
I mean, give it like a month or two, I would happily be like, oh, it's so lonely
oh my
without
God.
that.
The question is,
Io,
Oh my
you have
goodness.
advantage because he's allowing you to.
I got a fucking hell yeah. I'm gonna
Did
learn
you get a
so
nat
much
one?
information. No, I got a nat 19 plus my 11 plus a 4 from guidance. I have a 34.
So,
God damn.
as you sexually explore this man, the King of
Yeah.
Darath, this worldly sentinel, and he sexually explores you, you begin to identify and unravel some of the strange entanglements of magic within his body. Roll me a performance check against the king, and this is in chat because it's contested.
Yeah, I figured. I was gonna roll in chat anyways.
We're
'Cause
gonna
I've
see
been
who's
getting
doming here. We're gonna see
Really
who's
fucking
doming.
lucking.
Sure.
I'm gonna
dom
guide it. Wait, can I have advantage if I use suggestion? Yeah, we're gonna.
Bro.
And I told him I like to use magic, so he knows.
I swear,
He knows.
That's fine.
if she outdoms the King of Draft, it's gonna be funny.
Oh, it's gonna be
You
hilarious.
can use your intelligence instead of charisma if you wanted to. So if you're proficient in
Oh.
performance, you could use your intelligence modifier instead.
I am proficient in performance, so that's actually
Oh, no.
2 higher. So I got a 30. No.
Unfortunately, even though you are doming him for a bit of time and like exploring him, he begins to get a bit more aggressive, if you will.
Yeah.
Hey, don't worry. You can always dom Okrin.
And
thank you.
as he's getting a bit more aggressive, and you're starting to explore each other further. Are you using protection or no?
Yeah.
She has the morning after spell, so.
Yeah, you have
And
more.
if he doesn't want to, I also have the morning after.
Yeah, that's fine. He won't use it. As you begin to explore, your minds begin to meld just a little bit, and you find yourself in a void.
Oh.
Sparks of magic moving across a web, connecting to multiple points, 22 of them.
Oh.
That create a circle.
Oh.
You see Turam in its center.
Hmm.
And you see these 22 dots fly in towards. You see the web that coats Serectus. Make me an Arcana check with advantage and guidance
Okay. I'll do this
as he plows your womb.
God damn it. 30.
That is what you needed.
Oh my god.
Party, man.
You sense the beginnings of necromancy. The first
shit.
the first essence of it. well, not the first, but very close to the first, interwoven with divine magic. A resurrection type spell. Reincarnation, which you've heard of and read about from the ancient people of the past. But this one, it's continuous. This spell is ancient and was one of the first spells cast upon mortal men.
Oh. As a permanent resurrection spell cast on them.
You get,
one of the
as you
first
identify
spells
this man,
was-
you untangle this spell. And the
Oh, shit.
ability interladen within him is known as the Phoenix.
The ability interwoven into King is known as
The Phoenix, rise from the ashes. This worldly sentinel, if not slain by another sentinel, with a vestige of creation, will rise again within 5+ years, in a new body, with the same memories.
Creation will revive into a new body with the same memories.
And you see, once again, those 22 dots, one of them being Serectus, who's inside you right now.
Oh, goddamn. Yeah.
And you can see his weapon, the frost-based sword on his hip. A strange jar with sand and roiling storms in it. A spear of platinum and silver that seems to corrode and rust into a disgusting miasmic mess.
Oh, wait, these are different weapons. Okay, hold on.
Different vestiges of creation.
Let me make a list. Okay. Vestiges of
Serectus' sword.
creation.
A jar of destructive sands.
Serectus' sword. Jar of sand.
A
And then there was that
spear
spear.
long corrupted.
Spear. Long corrupted. Oh shit! Is that out of game? Is that store?
Yep. You see a tome. A book held in a large elf's hands. And then a drow to their side with a large whip with silver threading.
Held in a elf's hand. So is the tome and the whip one thing, or
No,
is it
they
two
seem to be
separate?
close to each other, as if sisters.
A whip held in a drow?
The drow is holding a whip with silver cording.
Yeah. A whip with silver cording held in a drow's hand, close.
The jar is held in Ricardo Milos' hand, out of character.
I'm gonna Ricardo.
You know, the guy who like looks back at the camera with the bandana on. That's
Yeah,
literally
Ricardo.
a character. That's literally a character that Big Shot made, and he was a worldly sentinel.
Oh god.
Of course,
Okay.
Big Shot made him.
Okay.
Who the fuck else would
You
have?
see a few other weapons, but as you're investigating, your concentration is being broken as you're getting pounded by the King of Dorath.
All right, my turn. I can't I turn around.
Okay, you turn around.
I turn around and hold the person, and then, and then I go.
Well, I
And
assumed
then
you
it's
were
my
like
turn.
facing him, like holding your hand on his chest as he was doing this. So he's like holding
Yeah.
you up in like that position. So you turn
Okay.
around and what?
Well, okay. Well, if I'm already facing him, then I'll say, casting a spell, so he knows,
Okay.
and then I'll hold person, so he goes down, and then I'll be the one on top.
Okay.
Ain't no way Moria's gonna be bottom for this.
He's gonna roll investigation now to see what he can figure out about you.
All right.
As you are topping him, he goes, "Interesting. The greater will has saved you from the fates of destruction."
You mean the Eyes of Ruin?
Ugh. What the fuck?
Hmm?
Never mind. Yes, the Eyes of Ruin. Make me a persuasion check. Using your... I will say you can use your constitution instead if it's higher than your charisma.
No, they're the same. So it's persuasion.
Yeah, actually, persuasion and add your constitution no matter what.
Oh, hey, 1d20 plus 14 guidance, baby. And I'll roll this in chat.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, no.
Roll again.
No.
Roll again.
Yeah, thank you.
I was gonna give you advantage if you failed. What the fuck?
No.
That's so
Yeah,
funny.
Hey, hold
That
on a
is so
second.
funny.
It's not funny. It's not funny. Hey, you want to let
It's
me roll
very
again?
funny.
I will give you a DM's inspiration to re-roll one more time with advantage.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
If you get another
Really?
okay, before you roll, if any of them are a natural 1, you're taking a natural 1 though.
Okay.
Because then it's just a canon of it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
yeah, it's
35.
not busted.
35. So as you're going at it, you are just melding your mind with the king himself, it seems. And thousands of years of memories are passing through your mind, similar to when the greater will seems to have split your soul.
Oh, yeah.
But you're seeing it from his position. And you can see the world corrupting around him. A man whose morals have become outdated. Not an evil man, but a man who knows what this world once was and what it should be. Make me an investigation check if you wish to
Okay.
probe deeper into what he's planning.
Oh, God. He'll know, though.
Yeah.
You know,
Bro,
Moria is not evil anymore. I'm gonna ask him if I can probe further.
He looks at you and goes... He looks at you as your tits are jiggling in front of him.
Yeah. He's distracted.
probe as deep
He's-
as you want.
He starts to suck on one of your tits. And he goes, yeah, sure.
God damn it. Okay. I'll probe deeper.
Okay.
With his permission, do I have advantage?
You don't need to roll, I'll say, instead, because he got his permission.
Hey.
What you find out, he's hunting down 7 powerful stones.
Oh.
One of which he's
so like
hired
this.
a few rogues to steal from his archmage.
Hunting 7 powerful stones.
These stones have the ability to control aspects of Darath itself. They have the power of gods and sorceric power transmuted
Power
inside
to
of them.
control parts of Darath itself. Source. What was the word you used?
It has sorceric or deity-based. It's has powerful souls and sorceric powers interladen within them. And you see a face pass through his mind, and a name.
Yeah.
The one he wishes to release. Cerelius Ilaria, Sorcerer of the Seven Stones.
He wishes to
Come the celestial solstice.
to release Cerelius with on the day of the celestial solstice. Oh
And
shit!
he already has 3 of the stones. One of which was found in Rue Village after it was attacked recently by a strange fire monster. A Yuan Ti had taken quite a bit of damage. Not Yuan Ti, sorry. A Lamia, who had existed there as a merchant, had seemingly taken a lot of damage, and to pay for her medical bills, she pawned off a family ring, which seemed to hold one of these gemstones. A pink one. Hey,
Out of
V,
game goblin.
remember your
Is
character?
that-
Remember your character, V?
You're kidding me.
Remember when I said you want a pink gemstone ring just out of nowhere?
Yeah, and I said, yeah, sure.
Yeah, the family heirloom. Yeah.
Fuck.
Hey, goblin out of game. Is that the one in Rue Village, the green one? Because Thielen still has it. I pulled it up like on
No,
control.
the one in Rue Village was on a Lamia's finger, a family heirloom,
Ah.
as I stated.
Oh. Oh, V, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And you also sense that he gets the feeling the green gemstone tower has connections to another.
Mhm.
And mentions of a man named Thielen pass through his mind. Mentions of
Oh, sure.
the plane of fire.
I
Emberware.
just saved your life from there. Do not.
And the fact
Let's do
that
it.
he is about to come for the life of the King in Iron.
Oh.
And he has plans. Kidnap the princess and the leader, the lady of Emberwick, and use them as decoys for the King in Iron.
Plans to kill the
As well
king.
as get rid of a lot of his powerful guardians of his lands by erecting a few fortresses with powerful generals.
He plans to kill the king in Iron, take the princess and late Lord of Emberwick as a distraction, and wants to get rid of a few powerful warriors in his realm.
In the king's realm, using a few fortresses as distractions with powerful generals upon them.
Using numerous fortresses as distractions with powerful generals in them.
You can see a strategic battle mind plan that has been planned out over 5-10 years.
Oh boy, I wonder how Basilius may have erected that plan.
He didn't.
He didn't.
You also see his mind mentions of a man named not Corwin, sorry. You see mentions of a child he's worried about. Secrets have come to him. Well, not secrets, but mentions, rumors of a child who has grown to look like him,
Oh.
around the same age of him, known as Corwin Durandal, the previous captain of the guard in Fafnir. And those worries disappeared for a while in his mind after he heard of the fall of the Restless Knight in Fafnir. But then the resurgence of appearances of Corwin have been plaguing his mind.
Sense of worry plagues his mind, knowing that he looks similar to him in his later years, and that he is still around after the fall of
The Restless Knight.
the Restless Knight.
I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw now.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Is Eotis peeking through the door? Do I get
Oh no, Io is fingering
I'm
herself.
not a paladin anymore.
Yeah, no, she's fingering herself through the in her next room, waiting
Yeah,
for you to
but
go
that
to sleep.
they completely changed classes. We don't have a paladin.
Oh! Unfortunate.
You had one before he died.
Yeah.
I rolled a 28. I had a plus 10, baby.
You and the king continue to go at it all night.
Damn it.
You don't
Bro,
get your
listen,
long rest.
I sleep here too, damn it.
Oh, I don't? Well, I didn't use any spells, so I'm
Okrin,
fine.
like you could walk in the middle of the night, like, hey.
I'm gonna sleep with Io tonight.
Okay.
No, wait, hold on. I dominate monster and make him watch.
Wait.
What the fuck?
Make a wisdom saving throw,
You
Okrin.
better let me join you, motherfucker.
Make him
You
wisdom
better let
saving
me
throw,
join you,
Okrin.
motherfucker.
Make a wisdom
I
saving
swear, if you don't let me
throw. Okrin,
join,
make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm making it.
You failed!
No! You better let me join, you piece of
You
shit!
watch as this woman that you have had the eyes on for the entire time you've known her specifically. The woman who has gained your interest is dicking down the king, being dicked down by the king in iron, topping him. And as you
King in
enter,
Iron?
not the king in iron, the king of Durath, and as you enter and begin to leave, trying to forget the memory, she commands you, watch. As you are forced to just stand there and watch. A small tear pouring down your eye.
I fucking hate you.
And then don't worry, I'll modify memory so you don't remember this.
You fucking better.
Anyways, you watch the moment as the sun begins to rise, where Serectus can no longer hold out. And let's see if he can. Nope, failed his wisdom
Damn,
save.
he only goes 1 day? Damn, what a weakling.
I know, right? Anyways, I would like you to roll me a 2d100s, Io. Not Io, sorry. Moria.
They're fucking in the other room
Actually, no,
and I
you
get
don't
pregnant?
have to roll. You don't have to roll any.
I don't?
Moria, no.
Yeah, okay.
Roll me a d6.
Oh. Oh! Oh no. 5.
As you pull yourself from the king, he looks to you. Make me one more persuasion check. You could add your Constitution modifier to this too.
Yeah, can I have advantage?
By the way,
Oh yeah, I have
as soon as
advantage and a
I'm-
+5 as well.
I am out of there.
Okay. As soon as you stop, Okrit does leave the room immediately.
I will absolutely go back to you and cast
Not
Modify
you.
Memory to make you forget it. It was just a power play on my part.
Well, you have to find him. 37.
37.
I'm
just not-
literally just going to Io's room.
The
He's
king
knocking over furniture in the meantime with his cock just swinging around.
The king
You
looks
know,
to
I'm
you.
just
Jesus fucking Christ! Can I finish my fucking sentence,
Sure.
please?
Never let
Alright.
us.
The king looks to you, Moria, and just stares at you for a second.
I raise an eyebrow cockily.
Stay here. I'll be back in a minute. And he walks out of the room for a second. Do you stay?
Alright. Yeah, I'll stay. Yeah, why not?
Oh yeah, about 5 minutes pass, and eventually the king comes back into the room, and he looks towards you. I honestly didn't think I'd be doing this, but...
Huh?
And he pulls out a ring.
Oh, shit.
Moria,
No.
The queen.
become my
The
queen
queen.
and marry me.
It's not a suggestion. You have to. Into the rules.
Well, goddamn. Alright, fuck you, Jonas. I'm becoming the queen.
I hate everything about this session.
Do you, Moria?
This-
Do you agree?
This party.
I have to ask him something first.
Sure.
My king, or I guess King Serectus, I have several duties I would still need to attend if I accept this proposal. Would I still be allowed to be the Archmage of Snowdon and also go on this quest to eradicate the cult of knowing?
Yes. However, within the year, we will have a marriage. And you will return
Alright.
to Durath for such a marriage. Or wherever
That's
we
fine.
plan it. Honestly, I was talking to the Pope of the Sugarothian Church as he hands you the...
Oh, God.
He takes the, your hand and puts the ring on it. It's this beautiful
Hell yeah.
golden and ice metal ring, similar to ones you've seen people of higher prestige wear in your land. I've been talking to the Pope of the Sugarothian faith, Wilbert, and he knows a really good place, the Angelic Aelins. He was thinking about having a triple wedding there. Maybe we're gonna make it a quadruple.
Oh.
Not triple.
Well, I hope they don't mind that I'm a vampire.
Dear,
Yeah.
if they mind, they can go fuck themselves.
Goddamn. Alright. Well, yeah, why the fuck not? Wait, why is it a triple wedding?
It is really easy to become the queen of Durath. Just show the king to a good time.
You're really-
You're in.
There was only 2 people at the moment that he would have married. Io or Moria, out of character. Even if Gashiel was alive as a female, he would not have.
Goblin.
Mhm.
You know what the funniest thing is?
Hmm.
If the king of the Wrath would have just asked Gash,
It doesn't matter.
bone.
He's not gonna bone
Yeah.
other people.
Yeah.
Anyways, he looks at you and goes,
no, I mean like
Gash.
he would have let him fuck Iodas.
That's fine, cool. He looks to you, Moria, and goes, oh then. He kisses you on the forehead for a second.
Goddamn.
I will see you in a year then. Or soon.
Wait, hold on. What's the triple marriage? What's that about?
Wilbert's getting married to a woman. Her son is getting married to a fire elemental. And then I believe the fire elemental's mother is getting married to another woman.
Oh. Wait, well, hold on a second. Fire elemental. Aren't you going to the plane of fire? Don't kill her then.
Okay. No.
Thank you.
He looks at you and goes, I'm not planning on killing anybody. Aside for the king. His penance must be paid.
Alright. Do as you do, dear.
He tousles your hair and holds your chin for a second and stares at you
I hate this entire session.
as he walks out of the room. He walks out of the
Yeah.
room.
And alright. Fuck you, V. You got to do a bunch of fucking, now I get to do a bunch of fucking. Now I'll go find Okran and modify memory to make him forget that.
Okay,
Yeah.
where are you?
I'm probably just in the hall because after seeing
Meanwhile, hold on.
shit,
Meanwhile,
I also
Moria, you
scream
fall
again.
asleep. You fall asleep for a bit, and you make just shit himself or herself. Anyways,
Yeah.
continue.
Oh, that whole fucking thing.
Hence the reason that I am not going to his room.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm just like in the hall in my shell.
Mm. You see a shell in the hall.
Oh. Can I still modify memory?
Yeah, you can touch the shell. It's part of him.
Yeah. All right.
Are you willing,
I'll modify.
Okran?
All I want is to forget that.
Okay. So you modify his memory of the last few hours. Okran.
Well, just that instance. I'll make it so that they fucking left.
Yeah.
They didn't see it.
You
They'll
left
just
the
pass
room,
by my room.
and then you went to sleep. So, as the day has come upon you, Okran, you
Yep.
feel a little saddened, and as you're walking along the deck, you see... Kesh, describe your character, please.
Oh.
Oh god. You just see a very small green goblin girl with
Say it, Gash. We all know what it is.
more tits than body.
Kesh, where's your character thing?
Oh yeah, I need to post that.
Mhm.
I will
Yeah,
do
make
that
them
after this.
Go to the marked field, baby.
As she walks, you can hear...
From both sides.
Yeah.
As she just walks around, she does have more modest clothing on, not really much armor.
Modest clothing, I believe that.
She begins to walk
What?
up directly to you.
Modest in her mind.
She walks directly up to you, Okran, and just stares at you. What do you say, Kesh?
I think she just drools a bit as she sees this giant turtle man.
Is that a
Sure,
rocket
man.
in your pocket, or you just happy to see me?
Are you alright?
Yeah, I am sorry. I was just a little bit overwhelmed by you.
Oh my
I seem to be getting that a lot more often than I'd prefer.
Yeah, you are very big.
Yes, well, I gestured to the tree. Thanks to my companion here.
Oh, cool tree. Where do you have a tree on your back?
I wish I could answer that, but it is just as confusing to you as it is to me.
Ah, okay. Well, would you like to have some fun?
Oh,
Damn, fucking that goblin's easy.
You know
She's a goblin, what did you
Just because
expect?
of
What the
everything
fuck
that's
is
happened
this?
beforehand, roll a persuasion check, please.
What the fuck is happening with this session, guys?
I don't know.
I
This
told
is
you I'm
them.
hating everything about this.
Look, you wanted me to fuck
I-
the king, and I did.
I told you this goblin will go straight for the turtle.
Okay. So roll your persuasion check.
Yeah.
Shit, a 9.
9.
Yeah, no, not quite enough, bud.
As Okran pushes you to the side.
Perhaps another time. I'm a tad
Oh.
bit worn out.
Okay, I understand.
So, as the day goes on,
Yeah.
Moria,
Yeah.
what are you doing for the day?
All right. I already got the captain.
You casting any spells? Doing anything else?
I think that I will make a teleportation circle in my room. I'll make 2, actually, so I can get back there.
Mhm.
Do that, however long that takes me. And then, I will morning after.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
Does you begin to draw the 2 teleportation circles, I would like you to make a concentration check for me.
Okay.
It's not too high. It's DC 12.
Oh, I easily make that. I got a 15.
Okay.
I have a plus 10 to my con saves.
You
So-
could have gotten a net 1.
Over the course of 2 hours, you managed to make the 2 teleportation circles that you wish.
And morning after.
Yeah, and the morning after, of course.
Yeah.
That was the concentration saving throw to see if while you're trying to do all these other spell casting, you can maintain concentration on it. So
Oh, no, that'd be terrible.
anything unconcentrating or too much concentration that it requires, like creating a teleportation circle, is going to make you roll that con save. It's only been 2 hours.
Okay. I guess I don't want to be interrupted for 10 hours because I don't want the backfire.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I really don't. I think I'll stay in my room and passively copy down a spell or two from Randolph's spellbook into mine.
Okay.
Not doing super concentrated, not like super paying attention to most of the spells. I'll just like pick 1 or 2 that sound fancy and copy them over.
Sure thing. That's fine. You get... Do you already know Magic Missile?
I do know Magic Missile.
Alright. You get... Well, no, because that would be hard to do. What cantrips do you know?
I know Firebolt, Guidance, Mage Hand, Message, and Mending.
You copy down Chilling Touch in the next hour.
Okay.
Meanwhile, the rest of your party. As you can't seem to find Moria at the moment, what are you doing?
I'm going to see if I can... I'm just going to go ahead and have a little fun on my back here. Let's see if I can create life.
What kind of life you want to make?
Let's just make, I don't know, fucking a deer.
Yeah, easy.
Yo, checking out my Warlock while you're at it.
Yeah, might as well.
The Warlock has become a warlord and has blood bathed in the name of the great fat ass one.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my god.
He sits upon a throne of skulls and blood.
All I'm going to say is I don't know if I can keep your cult alive any longer, bud.
Anyway,
Don't you dare kill my goddamn
Keep
Warlock.
that in mind.
what else are you doing, Orkin?
Well, I've managed to successfully affect things outside of myself already.
Mhm.
So let's see what else I can affect outside of myself. I know I can create earth on my back, so let's see if I could do that.
Unfortunately, it gets harder with more solid things. Spend the next day trying to do it. You get it every so often, but not enough to be able to get a new spell.
Oh yeah, by the way, Chiron, I forgot to mention this. I now have create and destroy water and control water as cantrips.
Jesus Christ, okay.
Yeah, he's just better.
Anyways,
Keep in mind, as a barbarian, I'm not going to be using these for much.
they're based on your strength, by the way, just so you're aware.
I figure.
Gesh, what are you doing? What is your character doing? Your goblin character. Who are they?
Her name is Weasel, and she would probably just train to let frustration out.
Train how? She got a lot of ivory in that room, or is she training with her weapons?
With her fists.
Okay.
I'm playing a monk.
Alright, you begin to train against some of the masts, and in the small fighting pit, you actually go up to the captain and start to fight against him. He beats the shit out of you.
Because I have no magic items.
Io, having missed your chance to get dicked down by the king last night, shitting yourself and washing your bed again. What are you doing for the day?
I would say Io is kind of in a bit of depressed state now that her husband that she's been with for like a year straight is gone. She hasn't really been away from him for even longer than a day before in the past year. So I would say she's kind of just depressed and just walking around the ship aimlessly, without a real clear goal in mind.
As you're walking around the ship, you accidentally you walk by Moria's room, and she has like a bunch of stuff just out of her bag, like doing some research a little bit, like just looking at certain things, and you see rolling out of her room. I don't know if this was an Orcan shell, but I'm gonna assume you gave it to Moria to keep a look at every so often. You see a foggy glass ball, a crystal ball.
Oh yeah, I probably would have given that to her. It's not like I have anything I can do with it.
Yeah. As it stops at your foot.
I pick it up. Hey Moria, you seem to have dropped something.
Aw, Io, you look so sad. You can come chill with me.
Thank you. What are you doing? As I sit next to her.
You see she puts
I'm
away
just-
her ivory what?
Yeah,
What?
Copies
Hey, that's
of
fine. Where'd you get
spells
that?
over- Oh, you left it in here. I'm not sure why.
Oh, my bad.
Writing down some spells. Randolph really didn't have a lot of interest in cantrips. Concentrating on another spell right now, so I'm not gonna be really doing much today. So you can just chill with me if you want.
Don't be down. Actually, if you have some free time, there has something that's been on my mind for a while. Some of the items in Okran in the chest we got way back when in the hag fight have still not been identified.
You're right, we can do that. As long as I'm not gonna cast legend lore or anything like that, but a simple identify shouldn't. Right? Can I make a intelligence check?
You make an Arcana check.
Okay.
There's the Raven Corpse, which I have no idea if even is magical. The 3 wand,
We'll find out.
the small set of miniature snow globes, and I also want you to identify my magic clothes.
Okay.
They're fancy.
I got fuck, 26.
26. How Identify works in my game, with how it sends your mind and like it pulls your mind from your body to a library kind of demiplane. You're unsure if you can concentrate on spells with Identify. Unless you don't want to get every single detail about the item. You could get the name of the item and then like one little thing about the item, but if you want to get a lot about the item, everything that you can get with the Identify spell, it will have to cause you to rip your mind out of your body for a bit.
Oh boy.
Probably a bit to wait. We still got a couple more days.
How long has it been since I cast the spell?
3 hours.
Can I say I upcast it to 6th because I still have that spell slot, so I only
Unfortunately,
have...
you didn't say that beforehand.
That's fair. Io, I have about 9 hours left to concentrate on a spell, otherwise I will immediately go into labor.
That's fine. I've got plenty of time. I don't mind waiting.
Cinder, Vulcan!
Cinder and Vulcan come over to play with Io.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can play with my dogs.
So, as it gets to about noon... By the way, they're giving you sniffs. Anyways, but yeah.
Hey, get your nose out of there!
God damn it.
You should have seen that coming.
I didn't even slather it with peanut butter
You should
yet.
have seen the king coming, by the way, last night, Okran.
Oh,
No!
Shut the fuck up.
Oh god.
Anyways, so, as noon comes to be, some of you find your way up to the deck for a little bit of lunch as they're serving it. You as well, Moria and Io. As you begin to eat your lunch. Moria, roll a d100.
Oh god. Okay.
No assassins are on the list anymore at the moment. Well, none from
there we
Serbia.
go.
79.
79.
Bunch of assassins come.
Why not 69?
You guys are floating below the cloud layer at the moment. And the winds are heavy. There's rain pouring. And the weather is horrid. As you see lightning is striking. You watch a bolt of lightning strike one of those large crystals that powers the ship. The ship begins to list. What are you all doing? As it begins to fall, it like starts to list to the right and starts to descend rapidly.
Oh boy.
The entire ship?
You see individuals are starting to run around and try to power up the crystal, or like going around trying to shout out orders to get the ship starting to get powered up again, because one of these crystals just got, well, a few of these crystals got shocked, but one of them very badly, yes.
Never a dull day.
Damn. You are crazy depressed, huh?
Yeah, I was sad.
Moria will go around and help try to activate the crystals again, because that's what she's good at.
Okay.
Let's see what I can do to help them as well, because still trying to gain favor here.
Make a con check, both of you.
Okay.
Shit. Let's hope I don't make things worse.
Jesus Christ, Gash, the fuck?
What?
The image they posted.
Yeah.
Hang on, I gotta look at the fucking.
I got a
image now.
29.
Where's this? Is it your character?
Mark
image?
Few.
Mark Few.
Jesus.
29. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
You managed to
they're-
start
they're
getting one of
fine.
these back up, and Okrin's helping you over here. Okrin, what do you roll?
Let's find out. It's
Don't
not
you
gonna
dare.
end well. That's all I
Don't you
gotta say.
Don't you dare bring down the curve.
Bro, I have a +1 to Arcana.
God damn it.
Okrin, what'd you roll?
They rolled a 7.
Please, someone have DM inspiration.
Nope.
So, as you guys are trying to fix this core reactor, a bit of its struts have been thrown off to the side, needed to repair some of its arcanic circuitry. You watch as, like, what's her name? Moria is starting to, like, repair it very easily and asks Okrin to push it together. As he begins to push it even further, she begins to weld it and weld it. Alright. You think she got it? And Okrin leans on the machine. Whew! As it starts to sputter back up and it starts to list a little bit less. It starts to gain a little bit more altitude. As he leans on the railing he just fixed. The crystal, the braces holding the crystal break, and the crystal falls off the ship.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
What are you doing?
Try to hold it stable.
The crystal fell.
Yeah, that's not...
Pick it back up. Pick it back up.
It fell
how
off the
far
ship!
down?
Falling through...
How far
The
down?
crystal is about 30 feet tall and about 20 feet wide. It is like a floating crystal of like iridescent color. And it is about 60 feet down from the ship.
Would Okrin be able to catch up to it with how big they are? And then could I vortex warp them both back onto the ship?
You can certainly try.
Let's do it.
Okrin, I
shout
don't want you to
Okrin,
fall to your
jump.
death.
You shout to Okrin, jump. Or I guess not, if you don't want him falling to his death. What do you say? You guys have but a second here before it starts to fall even faster.
Give me a plan.
I can get you back onto the ship. Jump after it.
All right, fuck it. I'm gonna trust him.
Okrin,
Because he modified memory to forget his fucking betrayal.
make me an acrobatics
Betrayal.
check as you begin to try and make yourself soar properly through the winds as you fall down. As the rain is striking against you, the wind is pushing you. You're trying to grab the crystal. Make me an acrobatics check.
No. V.
Please, someone.
G. I don't have any. You have one.
No, I don't.
Can I dive down after
Can I
him
get one?
as I see him starting to like fuck up? Can I kind of like try to re-maneuver his body back into it to give him advantage?
Unfortunately, because you didn't give him advantage beforehand, that's not how it works. You have to give him
Okay.
advantage beforehand. So as you like look over the edge, you see him like reach down to grab the crystal, and then you watch a piece of the crystal flies off and beds into him. You suffer 120 slashing damage.
Jesus
Is
Christ.
this magical or silvered?
It's technically magical.
Damn it.
As it
Well,
slashes
we
into you, you
have
go
those.
flying backwards, and you're now 80 feet from the crystal, away from it, and about 20 feet above it, as it's now about 120 feet below the ship.
Dude,
okay.
I'm not getting to it. Get me back on the fucking ship.
Dude, vortex warp increases by 30 feet every upcast. You can be as far away as like.
I don't think I can reach the crystal. I'm going
Alright,
to
that's
try, but
No,
I don't
no.
think I can.
we're gonna get you back on the ship. I will upcast Vortex Warp to third level just to be safe, because that gives me a range of 120 feet, and get Okran back onto the ship into a safe location.
You teleport him back on the ship next to the mast, and you can see Okran is pulling the crystal out of his collarbone. As he looks down, Okran, it broke through your shell, and you could see bismuth coloration starting to spread through the wound.
Oh
God
my
damn it, not
God,
again.
not this again.
Again!
Anyways,
Okran says, well, I guess that's going to happen
the
again.
crystal is falling, and the ship is listing more heavily. What are you guys doing?
Can we try to put this tiny bit of crystal back? Maybe it will do something?
Maybe we could use you as the crystal?
Everyone make a strength saving throw as the ship is listing heavily.
Ah, crap.
Oh god.
Except you, Eo, you can fly.
28
okay.
plus. Yeah, that's true.
Can I give?
so now
can
I
I give
roll.
Basilius advantage because I can fly?
Yeah.
I'll try to hold him.
You
still.
reach over and grab your boo.
Yeah.
As I remembered, he made me shit myself. I try to push him over.
What? No.
I'm just kidding. I am just kidding.
I rolled a 21.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
You all manage to grab hold of the parts of the ship before you hear another one of the crystals explodes around on a different deck, and the ship begins to even out. Before you hear another one explodes, and the ship begins to list to the other side. I need everyone to make another strength saving throw.
Do I still have advantage from Eotis?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll just keep helping you. I'm just gonna keep helping you until you leave.
Thank you.
And then I'm gonna kill you.
Thank
Oh,
you,
no.
Eotis. I rolled a 2 before I heard to give me advantage. That's a 22.
I mean, everyone else has relatively good saves, so I might as well help the spellcaster.
You watch the goblin go over the edge.
Oh shit.
Son of a
How come
bitch.
you just died again?
Guess don't you dare die a second time.
Did anyone know who that goblin was?
No.
He tried to fuck me
Then he means
earlier.
nothing to me.
The ship begins to even out again, but it is descending heavily into a nosedive. What are you all doing?
I say we abandon ship.
Alright, I can get us out of here back to Draconia.
I will say, you can see you guys were getting closer to Cloudtopia, just in the distance. You can see the large whatever.
The cloud num 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 num.
Yeah, the cloud. The
Neolinimus.
Whatever it was. Columbus cloud, or whatever it's fucking called. You can see in the distance, and you can see sky ships are going in and out. You can see a few sky ships have started to head in your direction hurriedly.
Yeah. Alright. Would I know if Cloudtopia has like a central teleportation circle?
I'm gonna fly down and
You
try to catch
assume
the
it does,
goblin.
but you don't know.
I'm gonna fly down and try to catch the goblin because I just realized
Yeah.
we're having a full conversation as Gesh is falling to his
I'm gonna
death.
run.
Make
I'm
an
gonna
athletics
hurry.
check, Eo.
While they do that, I'm gonna hurry to the captain and my husband to be.
13.
Your king is not there at the moment. He went on his own duties. But you begin to hop down, falling to mast to deck, climbing over some railings, and falling down the listing ship towards where the captain is at the front. He's looking over like the bow, and he's going, "Fuck! We need to get greater power to those fucking where the crystals have exploded. At least one or two of them need to come back up." And he looks over to you, Moria. You're an archmage,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Pour as much magic as you can into one of those braces. It's going
Where?
to take a lot of concentration.
Ah.
If you could relay this to me, I could try casting one of my innate magics into it.
Captain,
to
if I lose
focus.
concentration, if I lose concentration on a spell I'm currently holding, I'm going to immediately go into labor.
Then relay
What?
it to Oak.
As wind is just passing by him, his hair is flowing into your face, rain is pouring upon you, lightning is striking. All you hear is...
Huh?
and he goes, "If you don't do it, we're gonna die!"
Oh, well, don't say I didn't warn you.
Can
God.
you try to contact
I'll
other
do
lords
it,
as
yeah.
best you can?
I'll go to one of the
The
braces.
royal heir is born immediately.
Hey,
and
hey,
then-
Captain, you better have a...
magic.
Guys, hold on. I tell to the captain, better get a fucking medic out here. You know?
He's like holding on as the ship is starting to fall. It is like you can see the crystal that fell is not falling as fast as this ship is, and you can see it just passes by you above. That's a magical energy source if you want to try and get it onto the ship again. But you have one more chance.
Yeah, why the fuck not? Alright, let's see what I could do.
Our medic fell overboard, the goblin!
God damn, what?
I went down to get his stupid ass, but I rolled
Oh,
a
wait.
15.
Wait, no. Tasha's Otherworldly Guise is a concentrator, so I can't do that. Could I cast... No, this is probably not going to work. Could I Mage Hand, not to catch it, but to guide it so it would fall on the ship? Make it bounce off it onto the ship?
Make an Arcana check as you rush to the edge and cast Mage Hand out to sack tap it to the ship.
Yeah. Arcana, baby. 31.
31. You sack tap the crystal, and like a baseball, it hits the ship, but it shatters into large chunks. And the captain goes, "It's fine! Grab a chunk, place it on one of the bands!" You are about a good 1,000 feet or so from 2 of the other bands. One of them has your party at it.
Ah, shit. Okay.
You could yell out to us. I don't know.
Can I yell? Oh, yeah, sure, I will.
What do you say?
The bands need magic! I have crystals! Come to me.
He's trying! Continue.
Okay, I'm going to run over to him to grab a crystal.
You jump down through the mast as it's still, like, you guys are at about an 80 degrees with the ship as it's nosediving. So, like, you're falling down to different masts and balconies as you're holding on and falling and acrobatically moving down to the front of the ship where the captain is to grab a few of these crystals. You grab one of these crystals, and I'll say, Eotis, you've come back up with Gesh's characters. You're both on the ship now, as you also grab one.
Okay.
I'm going to try and stick one in the bands, and if it needs more magic, I will
have to climb back up 1,000 feet.
Up I go.
I would like you to make an athletics check.
With rage.
Yeah. You'd be pretty angry at this shit.
I
fucking
can
knows
fly.
that.
I love being able to fly. It makes so many things so much easier.
28.
28. You manage to climb up, and as you're climbing up, you can see you guys are starting to pass by, like, the tops of mountains in the distance. As you're over the sea, you can see glaciers, large glaciers that you are beginning to get close to at this point. As you manage to climb up, you get to the bands that you broke, and you push them back into area. Hold on, what the fuck? / play, query, v. Oh, it's because it has 12 fucking... Fuck you, piece of shit. Hold on. What the fuck is happening with the music?
You know, now that I think about it, me marrying the king means Marstethith and Darath are allied. Yeah.
Give me a second to skip some songs to get to a more intense one.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to tell my sister. Big sad.
She's gonna be mad at you.
Why?
So, as you climb up, you push a bit of this band back together, hoping the magic is still innately able to connect there. You take the crystal. You're just gonna shove it where it was floating before?
Shove.
Yeah, and I will pump some magic into it as well.
As you do so, the magical energy starts to build up. Make an Arcana check with advantage.
You look.
Come on, V.
I know. I'm hoping like how this works.
Don't pull a Gesh.
13. It's
13.
better.
It flares up just in time as the ship's about to crash into an iceberg. It barrel rolls to the right as you all list and grab onto pieces of the ship. Iotis, you fly up to the other band that you need to put it into besides the one that Moria has there. You have a chunk. Do you put it in?
I do.
Alright, as you get closer, the wild energy is starting to push you back as you can't get in close enough, but you're holding a goblin.
Go, goblin,
You can do it,
go!
right, buddy?
Yeah.
So,
Go,
you take,
goblin.
and under your legs, swing and release the goblin as they acrobatically rush towards, through the air, towards this banded iron where the crystal should be floating. Goblin, make me an acrobatics check.
I was so. Oh.
27.
Like
Okay.
Michael Jordan in his prime, double front flip, 360, dunk it into the Archonic area. As you do so, it starts to float. The ship, as its barrel rolls out of the way, it's about to hit the icy waters, and then it starts to the back begins to pull up just a little bit. Moria, you have seconds before it's going to crash. Do you put this in?
Yeah.
Make an Archonic.
It'd be so funny if she just said no. I'm just like, nah, I think I'll keep it for myself. Vortex gate away.
32.
32. You just place it in and put a little bit of magic into it as the front of the ship reaches up as the captain is just splashed with chilly ice water, but the ship lifts and begins to float above the water, soaring past a few ice glaciers. As it moves left and right, sweeping between them, begins to rise back into the sky.
I press a dissertation in the cold water off of him.
Thank you. Are you okay? I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. After all this stress.
Alright.
God.
Alright. Okay. Would you like me to roll this in chat?
Yes, please.
27.
I will say this. Do you feel your concentration would have been broken with all of this happening at once, or no? Do you think a 27 is enough to keep it?
I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to say yes just because it's a high number.
I know, right?
But it's
Yeah.
a really high number.
It's
How-
Really, really high number.
And Moria is really used to taking like these concentration spells, but she's also used to the other Morals helping her.
well, no, not really. I haven't used the other morals in a flat minute.
Yeah, so she's
the other
kind of
morals have
used
been
to
taking
this.
care of the house for months.
Yeah,
Oh,
think
so you're,
about it.
so you're used to doing it by yourself. You're used to this kind of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I
you're-
guess I would. Yeah, I guess this is fine.
Okay. I'll say you barely managed to hold on to your concentration as you feel like your character's womb is like shaking and vibrating. You're like, okay, I barely held on there. That's good. That's good.
Baby's having a party.
More so, this was to see if she had a miscarriage because of all the stress immediately. But
This is what I was thinking.
Oh, so that's why I didn't have to roll. I was gonna have quintuplets.
what?
What?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Man, that would have been sucked.
Well, you still have children at the moment in your stomach. As the ship reaches back up to its altitude, the captain apologizes for the stress, and they begin to reinforce the areas around them. So, for the rest of the day, what do your characters
Yeah. Taking a fucking relax. I am relaxing. That was too stressful.
I'm gonna go back to moping around.
I'll drag Yotis into EO into my room, and we'll have a
We'll have
day.
some intimate sex.
No, we're just gonna have a
That's
day.
No, that's
Draw
what I'm
that.
gonna do with that goblin. Let's get some de-stressing done.
God damn. Okay.
Wait, you're gonna get some de-stressing done with the goblin?
Am I?
How about some de-stretching? What?
Oh.
That would be de-stretching, it would be stretching.
Anyways, so you two go in to relax. Okran, are you and the goblin having sex?
I want to say no so badly, but at the same time, I
Roll
know
a
that
D2.
everything that- Screw it, yeah. On a one.
One is
the-
yes,
oh,
two
one-
is no.
Yeah.
Aw.
Nope. No. Okran is going to just be like genuinely relaxing.
You get to know the
So
goblin a
goblin.
little bit better. Not in the way that the goblin would hope, but you get to learn the goblin's name finally.
It's Weasel.
Goblin's already getting ready to kill him. You're already gonna die.
Hey, I just pull up name generator and all the other names were worse.
So at this
Like
point,
I
it's
could
been
have
about
guessed.
10 hours, Basilius, for you.
Oh, thank God. Wait, no, not thank God. I need
Yeah,
2 more hours.
At this point, you're focusing, hanging on with Eotis. I would like at the last 2 hours of the spell here for you to make me one more concentration check.
Oh my God. Okay.
Come on.
Should you roll this in chat?
Yeah, roll in chat, please.
Hey, you want to give me the help action, Eotis?
There's
How
no way
would
they
I
can
help
help you.
you?
There's no way they
Yeah,
can
they
help you.
could. They could keep outside distractions
They
out
would
of the
rather
room.
give you.
That,
They
that,
would
that
probably
is true.
give you
I couldn't make sure no one disturbs
disadvantage.
her. I'm like sitting
Guard the
outside
door,
the
make
as like
sure
a
no one
bodyguard.
fucking bothers me.
Unfortunately, no. I'd say no.
No. Okay.
Disadvantage would be more likely with IO.
So hold on, I need to check what the DC would be here. Give me a second. Let's see your spell.
I had no idea I needed to make multiple.
Yeah, it's a stressful day. Where is your spell?
Yeah, that-
Morning after. That's the paper bag. What the fuck is it?
Everything
It's.
about this
I'm gonna
session
reply
is-
to it.
This
I think I
is
found. No, I didn't.
this is such a
There it
cursed
is.
session.
Okay. Yes, I
This is
know.
an awful, awful day to be alive.
What's your DC? I would say. What's your normal DC?
22.
22. Okay. And then you succeeded twice, so that would be reduced by 6. So 22 reduced by 6 is 16. I'd say roll a d20. I would say
Oh, okay.
to see whether the DC would have increased due to how stressful the day has been.
If it increased
10.
It's perfectly
right in
mid.
the middle. Perfectly.
Perfectly in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
Roll
was
a
an
D1.
ant day.
Roll a D100.
He's gonna roll a 50.
You roll
What-
a
what
51 or higher. 51 or higher. Okay.
59.
So, as
Yeah,
the last
plus
2 hours pass, time freezes for you.
Yeah.
And you hear in your minds. Well, you feel the spell about to come to its conclusion. Do you finish concentrating on the spell, or do you let it go? If you let it go, I will say that you will not immediately go into labor, because you've held concentration on it for an entire 12 hours. But, do you want to focus on the spell for the last remaining few minutes?
God damn. Okay. What the fuck is gonna happen if I don't?
You'll just be
I mean,
pregnant?
if I do. No, I mean if I do. Time fucking froze. What the fuck?
Well, time seems to slowed for you.
I'm just sitting over there patting her belly. Oh, I can already hear him kicking.
Shut the fuck up, you. Or
You
EO.
can see your wild drakes have been like smelling your stomach every so often.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chris.
Mm-hmm.
What? No, now's not the time. I'm about to go into these. I'm on a quest to fucking eradicate a cult. That is no time to be I will continue concentration.
Are you sure?
What the? Okay.
Just say yes, man.
What is happening?
It's your choice. It's your choice. Are you sure you want to finish the spell?
It's a trick, man.
I think the
Do it.
king might have something against that.
What the? What do I do?
Just do it.
It is your
Tyron.
choice. Say yes or no here, and I will take whatever your choice is.
Okay.
Just say yes.
Fuck it. Yeah.
All right. The morning after spell ends. I assume you just destroy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. To live without guilt, you destroy. As the day ends, night
Yeah.
comes to be. You begin to come up to the deck, and you all see as you approach the city of Cloudtopia. The pouring waterfalls of rain from taller upper echelons of clouds pouring into small lakes and lowers. You see docks of wood and strange stone. You see hanging lanterns and starlight that seem to dance between the clouds themselves. You see houses built of cloud, stone, and wood, and you see many sky ships docking at different areas. As you begin to land towards one of the large docks, the Starbreaker anchors for the time being. Welcome to Cloudtopia. As the gangplanks go down, the crew begins to leave. Do you enter Cloudtopia for the next few hours as they are stopping, or do you wait for them to depart?
Guys, what do we want to do? Do we want to leave? If we stay, I'm going to identify everything.
Out of character. Out of character. If you want to, this is an event. This is like an MMORPG event. It's a special event where there are special things you can find in the town, and the town is only accessible at the moment here unless you teleport back. But you have to step onto Cloudtopia to teleport.
Let's just teleport on. Let's just say on here, and we can teleport back at some point.
But no, we have to. We have to get to Cloud.
I'm saying let's go into Cloudtopia.
Okay, we'll bring the chest. I don't trust these.
Of course, I'm bringing the chest. The chest is basic. I'm going to stuff the chest into my goddamn shell if I can.
I gotta say this, out of character, by the way. The chest, if you put it on the back of your shell, because that's how you carry it, Okrin, can only affect you and anybody riding on top of you, because you are more than 10 feet.
Yeah, you gotta carry that.
You're still fucking
fat. I can buy a parasol here. That's great.
Yeah,
I fly up and just perch on Okrin.
Okay. So,
I'm gonna be near Eodas just because they need a buddy.
As you walk through Cloudtopia, you see many different creatures. Air genasi, you see primals, you see creatures of elemental distortion, as well as humans and other creatures that came on the airships, who seem to be flirting with the nationals here. You also see the occasional genasi that has the body that's partially made out of clouds. Some with storm clouds, some with white fluffy, some with sunset-colored clouds. And they seem to be wearing large flowing silks. They have an ever-present breeze around them. These are the Cloud Genasi. As you begin to walk through the town, you see one begins to approach the ship, and you see Uruge go, "Wayland! Apologies! We got disoriented." And you guys continue to walk into town. You see, as you enter into town, it's in rings and layers going up. And at the bottom ring where you're at right now, it seems to be more of the, lower ring. The outer ring of this area is filled with bars and brothels.
Well, I don't need a brothel. I got enough of that problem with me.
You could see an individual walks out of a brothel with one of the girls, goes to an alleyway, and just starts going at it. This is the raunchy, red district that you guys have arrived in.
Clearly.
Yes.
Everywhere I go, it reminds me of him. As I start sobbing.
By the way, as you guys are walking here, you're either do you guys walk on the wooden pathways or you jump on the clouds?
I'm walking on Okrin.
Okay.
I don't dare step on a cloud.
Understand.
I would slowly try to tear on the cloud to see if it holds me.
It's quite bouncy and fluffy.
Wait a sec, I know clouds can support me. I've already dealt with that.
Okrin, as you step on the cloud, you nearly fall through and you pull your foot back out. It seems to have a weight limit.
Yeah. Okay, this isn't like those other clouds.
Yeah.
Probably because my character is very light. Well, she has a good bit of weight because she has a lot of extra
as you guys
weight on
continue to
her.
walk through, what are you looking for here in Cloudtopia?
Okay.
You have a few hours until the ship.
Wait.
You have a few hours until the ship takes off.
That goblin that we interrogated said that they had people waiting here.
No, they have people
should
waiting
ask-
in. Actually, no. Did they say Cloudtopia or did they say Agaburst?
They said 2 people waiting here in Cloudtopia.
And the rest in
Because they knew
Agaburst, right?
Yeah, and the rest in Agaburst. We should absolutely go find them.
I go where the turtle goes.
So if you're gonna investigate around for suspicious individuals, roll an investigation check.
My passive investigation is ridiculous. Would that also be applicable here or no?
No, because this is more of an active thing. Passive would be if you're in, just walked into a room.
I mean, I want to see if I can find a magic item shop so I can...
Your passive perception and investigation are starting to see, a lot of raunchy shit going along in this ring, but as you continue upwards, it starts to get less and less.
Does someone want to
Do-
give me the help action?
Do we all roll perception, or
Investigation if you want, depending on what you want. What's if you want to roll for something else, EO? What do you want to roll for? What do you want to find here in Cloudtopia?
I'm quite literally just going where V goes. I'm not leaving Okra.
Well, then you can provide me the help action to find a magic item shop, so I can real
Not
quick buy a sentinel shield.
Damn,
Help action.
Gash, give me the help action.
Help
I
action
will.
now.
Nah,
Basilius, you don't get the help action. You already rolled.
Damn, I asked if anyone was going to, and no one responded, so I just rolled.
Gesh, what are you doing here in Cloudtopia?
You're welcome.
my character would look for shops of different nature.
God damn it, Gash.
What?
You do find the sex shops. You guys lose the goblin in the first ring.
Christ.
What are you trying to
I'll
buy,
come back.
Goblin? What are you trying to buy,
Drop
Goblin?
Just trying to get a mind goblin.
Gesh?
A lot of dildos.
Sure. 200 gold.
Okay.
How many dildos are you buying?
A lot. Some dragon shaped, some other shaped.
Turtle
Most
shape.
of them are turtle shaped.
Anyways, Okrin, as you and Eodis look around, you do find small shops that do sell some magical items, but they're not magic item shops. What specifically are you looking for?
Sentinel shield.
Sentinel shield. You don't find any sentinel shields, but you do find some magical shields around. Guess, can you shh? You do find some magical shields. You do
Alright.
find a cloud bounce shield.
Ooh, what'd that do?
When attuned to this item, if you were to fall, let's see here. It was if you were to fall from a height of 100 feet or lower, you bounce as a cloud forms under you and take no damage. If you were to fall 200 feet or higher, you suffer half the damage, but still bounce.
I
Only
mean,
you.
I've been falling a lot.
Mhm.
It sounded like you were about to say something else.
Only
Sorry.
you. Only you are affected by this effect.
Gotcha. How much is it?
It would be 1,500 gold.
While we're here, can I go ahead and see if there's a sensor of controlling air elementals? I can fly.
There would not be.
Okay.
That would probably be in the
And
red
it's not a
light
magic
district.
item shop. There are shops that are selling magic items, but they're not magic item shops. They have every so often there's a magic item in their shop.
Okay.
There's no
I'm sorry.
designated barter business bot bounty here.
Okay, alright.
I'm not going to buy this. Well, 1,500. Let me double check how much I have.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
as the party splits up, Moria, as your party
Yeah.
has completely abandoned you at the moment, walking through, asking through bars, trying to investigate and ask people around about shady individuals. They talk about a few shady individuals, and then a Cloud Genasi with eye patches on his eyes tells you,
Eye patches?
"Yeah, I know. I think I know who you're talking about. Came in here a while ago. Said they were waiting for the Starbreaker. I'll show you where they're at."
I'm gonna subtle cast detect thoughts.
Detect thoughts.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is this bitch? Coming in here asking about something like that. As long as she pays me afterwards for the tour.
Liquid.
Do you want to go deeper?
I'll cast sending towards to Okrin and
Mhm.
give him my location and tell him what I'm about to do.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to that location then.
Do you buy the shield?
I'll buy the shield.
Okay. So as you buy the shield, it takes you a bit of time. Basilius,
Yeah.
Moria. Alright,
Yeah.
let's go get them.
All right.
They're in the back room here.
Oh, for your troubles, I'll hand him 10 gold.
Looks at that. Thank you. and you see him nod over to another individual who's at the bar, and you see that individual who was staring at you both just looks away for a second.
Oh no.
He's gonna get robbed.
Does my detect thoughts
You see
take
him
from
go.
him?
Damn, let me just. Okay, he knows not to mess with this individual. All right. You can see the bartender like presses a magical sigil underneath the bar itself. As he leads you into the back room, you can see the door opens, and you can see there were like 3 people right next to the door who go back to just pretend like minding their own business. But you see a few of them had like one of them had a bag in their hand, another one had a net, and another one had a pair of manacles, and they just go minding their own business because you pay them a lot of gold.
You were gonna get jumped.
You were gonna get kidnapped, motherfucker.
I'll pat my guide on the cheek. Good thing you didn't kidnap me. I'm betrothed to the King of Durath.
You see him like sweat, like he's a cloud genasi, so he's like sweating actual rain. We'd never do such a thing here.
Of course.
You want to go talk to those two, and you see you come into a shady ass like back bar of this bar area. The front is like nice, but this is like a place where criminals go. And you can see there's barely any light in here. And you see what seems to be a tiefling, silver in color, with golden. Well, no, actually no, red in color. With these beautiful horns that come back, yellow eyes, and a beautiful smile, a large ring of gold hoop on his ear. And he seems to be wearing leathers and half plates. And he has a, tucked into, because you have a high passive perception, tucked into his clothing underneath, he has a holy symbol that you can't make out. He looks over as he gets pointed out, waves his hand, and he looks over towards another individual. Like, does a hand signal, and you can see that individual brings a bottle over as you come over. Well, hi there! No, sorry, that's not his voice, what the hell? It'd be... Hey, girl! How you doing?
You know... I guess, okay.
I heard you've been
Better
looking
now
for
that I
someone
know.
like me.
Yes.
He's like flipping a coin between his hands.
Is my detect thoughts still active?
It doesn't probe into his mind.
Can I look on his hand for a ring?
It's not a ring. You see, attached to his horn at the very base, there is a strange-looking, shining, magical ring affixed to the top.
Yeah, ring of mind shielding, motherfucker. I know exactly who that is. Okay.
He looks at you and goes, "Oh, you. Starting to push into my mind. Sorry." Clicks the ring. I gotta keep my secrets, you know. Word travels fast when strange newbies come into town, especially an archmage from Marstethen. Oh, he would have fetched a high price, but... too much trouble. So, sit, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Can't drink. Can't have alcohol at the moment.
Oh, why? Stomach upset?
You could say that. Alright, where's my notes? I have the name. It is
Come on.
done. It's right, fuck. Where is it?
Who are you looking for?
I'm gonna name drop right now, but I'm trying to find the name in my notes. I have so many NPCs listed down. Surion, there we go. Okay. I pull up, kind of lean forward as a co-conspirator, like look around conspiratorially.
There are people
and, like,
watching you, by the way.
Alright. I'll kind of lean forward and be like, come here for a second.
Oh, what's this? Sorry, that's not his voice. Ah, what's this, dear? Yes?
While that happens, sending Okrin, where the fuck are you?
I'm gonna respond. I'm on my way.
Okrin, as you hear this sending, a kid bumps into you and... Sorry, and keeps running.
I will check my wallet.
Pouch is gone.
Oh, I fell
Wait,
for
no,
that
it's in my
back in.
shell. I'm fine.
Wait,
Yeah.
Try to keep my money in my shell.
I thought you had it on you.
No, I keep my money in my shell.
Okay, I will say this is like as you're leaving the shop, so like before you put it in your shell, so it would be like you would have it on like your
Really?
belt for a second to like get your shield on and all that shit. Put that away, and then you go to reach for it to put it in your shell, and it's gone.
I
The
fell for that.
moment,
one.
the moment
Back
just
on
before you put it back in your shell, I'll say it happens.
I
You lose. I say that would be about that'd be about 200 gold.
200. Yeah, I can lose that. He's clearly desperate for me. She's clearly desperate for me. So you know.
God
Yeah,
damn it.
Moria, you hear.
I didn't mean it
I'm
like
on my
that.
way. Shit, motherfucking kid stole 200 gold. I'm on my way.
Okay.
And then you
I'm
hear
about to
she's
do
desperate for
something.
me, and that's the end of the spell.
I didn't
My-
mean it like that. You fuck.
yeah. Alright.
Are you hurrying, Okrin?
Yes.
Anyways,
Alright.
The
Then
wind in
as
my
it comes
hair.
closer to me, I'll like, soft as a whisper. Why did Sirion want those slaves?
dear, I'm here to figure that out myself.
Most likely slaves.
Your
were
contact
slaves.
has been dealt with, but the Lawbringer himself and his men. And he dangles that holy symbol out, and you see the holy symbol of Asmodeus.
Yeah.
Puts it back away.
I recognize that. Do I recognize that? Because that was on that was on the cleric.
Yeah, it's
think.
definitely an Asmodeus thing. And you know, Asmodeus is a lawful deity.
Hmm.
And from what you know, Surion is going behind the rules of Asmodeus or through other counts of not his house and doing a lot of bullshit that should
Ah.
really be looked into. And you get the feeling people are looking into it already.
Perfect. Well, this makes things a little easier. We had a cleric, I believe, of Osmotis. If I recognize the symbol from around their neck, they named themselves Kristoff.
You've met Kristoff. Interesting.
He's on the ship, Starbreaker.
Yeah. Don't tell him you saw me here. Last time we
course
met, a little dramatic disappearance. Anyways, good to meet you, Maria. I believe your name would be now, right? That's what they were telling me.
Yes, that is my name now, I suppose.
Well, good to meet you. I think I'm done here. My contacts have sufficiently taken the information they need. I'll send you what I've got. A spark notes, if you will. And you see him,
Awesome.
pull out a sending stone and hand it to you. Now, you might want to run. This place is going down in flames. As you start to hear from another back room. Well, I didn't get to finish my drink. I'll take it with me. And he puts it in his trench coat and starts to run out of the room. As you
I'll pat his
see
feet before he
this
goes.
this infernal circles appear in the room, and you can see multiple devils start to pull out of the circles. Do you run?
Yeah, run.
When you said
grab
he's
the
taking with
bartender.
him, I thought he was gonna pour the drink into his pocket or something.
No. As he begins to run, you run and close the door behind you, and you start to hear the sound of bloodshed in the room behind you. The agent looks towards the bartender. Gonna have a mess back there, bud. Clean up in aisle 3. Don't worry, they won't come out here. They'll be gone when they're done. And he runs out of the shop. Make me a perception check as you try to chase after him for a second.
Alright. Can I guidance?
Sure.
12 plus 8 plus 3, 23.
As
That's
you look
still
out,
a really good smell.
people are wondering what's going on. You push through the crowd here in the bar, and you get outside. Tiefling's gone.
Alright. I hold the sending stone, though.
You hold the sending stone. And you look down towards the band that surrounds it. You see the name Serios. Serious. Serios.
Serious.
IOAS. Serios.
Serios. Tiefling, follower of Asmodeus,
Knows Kristoff.
looking, knows Kristoff.
Looking into the crimes of Surion.
into the crimes of Surion. Okay.
Let's see what
Fantastic.
Let's see what Io sent me.
Oh, I feel like I do.
You can leave if you want, Pumpkin. I don't mind. We're about to end here soon, anyways.
Okay.
As we,
Good night.
there's nothing else you guys want to do here in Cloudtopia, right?
Not particularly, since I couldn't find the item I was looking for.
Yeah, me neither.
That
So-
guy ran away. I got the sending stone. I think, yeah, that's all I want.
Having found a little bit more information on Surion and Asmodeus, who seems to be sending his agents out to figure out what's going on at the moment. Having made connections and been connected to important people. Having lost friends and made new ones. You board upon the Starbreaker and continue your pathway towards Agaburst. We will say Cloudtopia to Agaburst is fairly uneventful. As you begin to descend, you can see the archipelago of roaring waterfalls raging down towards its central islands. You can see the sea dips down. You can see the many islands that make up the archipelago of Agaburst. As the ship itself flies lower to avoid any strange magic in the air. It dips into the water and floats. As you get to the edge of the first falls and stare over it, Captain Aruge looks at you. Well, welcome to the outskirts of Agaburst, the Sundered Lands. We'll be diving in shortly. Before that, make sure you're prepared.
Prepared for what?
I'm wondering the same thing, honestly.
The falls, the dangers, the errant magic. It'll take us a few days to get down to the central island. The architect will be waiting for us on arrival.
Understood.
I hope you're prepared for some fun.
There's been a lot of fun, so I really
Yes.
would like you to specify what kind of fun.
I will say, even though it's very ashy and grayscale to the central island, many of the islands here are tropical in nature. If you wish to stop, we could stop for a bit and have a little relaxing day. Just let me know.
No, we've made him wait for far long enough.
Well, to Agaburst and beyond. As the ship crests the first waterfall, it descends. And that's where we're going to end the session.
Can we, before we, stop the call for tonight, Eotis and I had planned to identify the missing things.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, if you want to